When the fuck did this happen? Cheetos are supposed to be terrible. They're not supposed to be in the organic section. This is more proof that the world is completely out of its mind. I can hear people coming, so I have to move. I am so terrified of other people, you guys. Okay. All right, we're back. We're back in the organic section. All right, let's see here. I desperately need potato chips. Of course, potato chips is the first thing that I'm gonna put in my basket, because potato chips are way more important than lunch meat or dairy or fish or cheese. Cheese is dairy. Whatever. Okay. Fuck. Hate other people. It's just awkward. It's awkward to be in other people's presence, especially when you're trying to do something artistic. They just don't understand. Okay, so I told you guys that I was gonna show y'all examples of virtue signaling in food. Let's see here. Let's see what I can find. Here we go. This is a good example. Bean protein snacks, as if anybody wants that. At The Good Bean, we believe that life is too short to snack badly. Yeah, okay. Snack better with our delicious bean protein snacks that satisfy your sweet and savory craving with protein and fiber to fuel your body. This colorful mix of crispy roasted faves and green peas packs a protein wallop. Wallop? What the fuck does that mean? 7 grams of plant protein and 3 grams of fiber per serving. To make our crispy roasted favas and green peas, we soak them raw and then quickly crisp them with a spritz of coconut oil to retain maximum nutrition and that all-important crunch. Because there's nothing more important than crunching, right? Try these super satisfying snacks anytime you're looking for something nutritious to grab on the go. Add some tasty protein to your salad or stir fry, or to pack a balanced lunchbox for school. I mean, some parents don't just feed their kids Wendy's every day. My problem with like shit like this is that it tries to convince you that you're like a better person because you eat better. I mean, that's only true if you're nice. That's only true if you're like a decent human being. So if you voted for Hillary Clinton but you still eat these, Hillary kind of cancels these out. You know, I'm just saying. Fuck. You really think that people are following you? I don't think people are following me. I just don't want it to be awkward. Why would anybody follow me? Who would be interested in anything that I can't even talk right now because I'm so distracted. Who would be interested in anything that I'm doing? Why is anything that I'm doing even remotely interesting? I'm just a weirdo. Let's see. Let's find another example of bullshit virtue signaling. Oh my god, Cliff Bars are a perfect example right here. Okay. Back in the 70s, I was a wilderness guide in the High Sierra. That meant that I was also in charge of the food. Most trips for 10 to 14 days, and about halfway through each trip, people get tired of dinner. There's only so much creativity you can bring to dinner in the backcountry. But I noticed that everyone looked forward to granola for breakfast. Who the fuck would look forward to granola? So I started making my own from stuff that I thought people would like. And they did! Exclamation point. Each year, my wife Kit and I still guide a group of Cliff Bar employees on a multi-day hike, and yes, we're still in charge of the granola. These trips were the inspiration for Cliff Energy Granola, whether you eat it with milk or yogurt for breakfast, or just as a tasty energy-filled snack. We hope you'll love it as much as we do, so pack light, eat well, and feed your adventure. It's like it's not enough that you're eating healthy, like you have to be inspired. Fuck you, Cliff. Hope you fall off a cliff. Cliff people. Anyway, this stuff tastes like shit. It sucks. It's like, it sucks that you have to choose between these virtue signaling, liberal, lunatic, granola eating, I'm taking charge of life bullshit people, and like the genetically modified organisms. I eat nothing but crap, and I tell myself that it's good because I'm so used to eating it, and I can't imagine eating any different. Those people, you know, it just seems like America's always like one extreme or another. And I probably seem like I'm real extreme because I'm so unconventional, you know? I live in my own little world, but fuck. Well, that was awkward as fuck. Did y'all see that? They saw me and they were like confused, but it's cool. I don't think that any of these third shift people give a fuck what I'm doing, but they did at Walmart. I guess I thought that I was really bothering people at like 2 a.m, even though it was just me in the aisle, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, let's see. See if there's another example. Okay, so this thing of chocolate contains a love poem. What is happening? Now I'm trying to figure out what kind of kettle chips I'm gonna get. Because let's face it, kettle chips are where it's at. I will not knock kettle chips because they know how to make some really good potato chips, y'all. The jalapeno ones are always the best. Anything that's hot. See, look at this. Look at this. Kettle chips are a good example. I'm still buying the product. Keep in mind. Look at that. Look at all that bullshit right there. I'm surprised they didn't include, like, no borders, no walls. Everybody's going the fuck Trump route, even Ben & Jerry's. Not that that's surprising, they're from fucking Vermont, but people are so predictable. I wish that people were less predictable, you know? I wish that for once people surprised me. I knew that Trump was going to get elected. It was blatantly obvious. Hillary was a terrible choice. And so is pretty much any politician. And he also worked his ass off, and Hillary did not. Always talking about politics. I hate it. I really fucking hate it, you guys. If only it wasn't infiltrating every facet of our culture. But unfortunately, it really and truly is. And if you avoid it because, you don't want to be a person with opinions, like, that's really stupid too, because, you're not really aware of what's going on. And so whenever the hit shits the fan, which it will, you're not going to be very prepared because you were living in ignorance. Now, there are plenty of people that think that the hit is going to shit the fan in some other way, specifically because of Donald Trump. But it's not going to be his fault. It's going to be the fault of, like, his predecessors. I'm not saying that Donald Trump's, like, always right about everything. I don't feel that way about him, but I think that our political system, as well as our prison system, as well as our education system, it hasn't been working out for a long time. And any time that somebody says something that's actually true, people shut it down, and then they hail something that's totally false. People choose what they want to believe, and they believe it whether it's true or not. So if there's anything that I say that's not true, point it out. Because I hate liars, and I don't want to be one of them. So if I ever lie, I'm sorry, I don't mean to. Hey, for the love of God, you need to buy some shit and get the fuck out of here, because those cats depend on you to be fed that Purina. They love that Purina. I mean, they love any food. Any food aside from, like, lettuce. They'll eat, like, pretty much anything. They'll eat stuff that's not even edible, They're not very persnickety when it comes to food. Like, they always think it's dinner time. Anytime that I go upstairs, it's like they just stand by the laundry room, just expect me to give them even more food, even though they just got fed 10 minutes ago. So I tell myself that I'm not going to eat bread anymore because it makes me tired. But God doesn't like yeast. Did y'all know this? Well, now you do. Does God not like yeast because he knows that it makes humans tired? I don't know. But as good as bread is, that's a side effect of eating it. But god damn it, I love croissants. I feel strongly about croissants, oh Lord. Because they're fucking good, man. Croissants are the shit. It's all that butter. It's really the reason why. Wait. You really suck at doing close-ups. All butter croissants. I just wanted you guys to see it for yourself, because I know you wouldn't believe me otherwise, right? So apparently there's a hashtag called Believe Women. That should be your reaction. That should be everybody's reaction. They really should change that hashtag to Believe Liberals, because that's what they really mean. If they just changed the name of, like, every stupid march like, march for our liberals, and, what's that, another one? Time's up, liberals, or, I'm trying to think, what's another one? I'm liberal too. People that play the victim are typically going to be liberal. You know, I hate that. I really do. But that's the way that they see themselves, and that's the way that they see the world. They see the world as like they're victims and then they're oppressors. And those that are oppressing have no idea that they're oppressing because their privilege prevents them from seeing it. It's not like I don't think that I'm privileged. Like, I've had economic privilege my entire life, you know? I was lucky to get adopted by an upper middle class white family, you know? Like, all the issues that I've had in my life have all been psychological. They haven't been economic. They haven't been racial. They haven't been, I mean, people make fun of me. People have always made fun of me because they think I'm a dyke, or they think that I'm a boy, or a hermaphrodite, or whatever the fuck. But, that's them. I mean, it used to really bother me for a little bit, but it's like, why should it bother me when they're the ones that are stupid? They're the ones that are ignorant. They're the ones that can't think outside the box. Fuck. I keep hearing things. I'm like, what's going on? See, look at this, you guys.
Security check, section green. Security check, section green.
Security check, section green. I wonder if I'm in section green and they think I'm stealing shit. I'm not, I promise. That's a past life. See, no. This shit looks so good. Kabata. How the fuck do you say that? Ciabatta, Kayabata, baguette. I don't know. Okay, Amy. Let's look at the list. So I wrote down salad stuff, but now it's not a good time to eat salad stuff. Sensodyne. I do have sensitive teeth, y'all. That shit's probably gonna be $5. Club crackers. I do need coffee. You always need coffee. I always need coffee. That's absolutely right. Lunch meat, cheese, croissants. Okay, I can cross croissants off the list. Milk, vegetable oil, frozen stuff. That's pretty generic thing to write down, Amy. Maple syrup. That's going to be at least $8 because I only buy the good stuff. Andy's Mints. I told you guys this earlier. This is actually on my grocery list. Drinks that aren't crap. No, but I've really been trying to like stay off sodas. I've been pretty successful. You know, like the past 2 weeks I've just been drinking water and coffee, of course, but I highly doubt that I'm going to give up coffee. And if I give up coffee, I'm just going to give up, you know, regular ass coffee. I'll just drink decaf. But I don't really think it works to caffeinate me anyway, considering the fact that I already have a fuck ton of energy, and it's more of a placebo than anything. I just tell myself, like, you're gonna be super productive and you're gonna accomplish a fuck ton tonight. It's all because you're gonna drink that entire pot of coffee. It's stupid. I'm an idiot, but at least I'm aware of my idiocy, unlike most. Okay, so I don't want to be a nuisance and I need to get the fuck out of here, so I'm gonna go. But I just wanted to provide you guys some examples of virtue signaling in the food industry. I wonder what kind of virtue signaling they do for Monsanto, you know, like, hey, we're poisoning the public, but it still tastes good, right? Haha. This crap is eventually gonna kill you, but fuck it. You wanted to abort your kids anyway, right? Well, you probably should have if you're just gonna put them in daycare and give them a smartphone. don't even like the idea of ripping a fetus out of your womb, but at the same time, I don't like the idea of your kid becoming yet another statistic and shooting up a school because of the fact that they have shitty parents that don't know that psychiatry is evil and Lunchables are poison and a smartphone is just a way to condition everybody into turning into a robot voluntarily. But I'll see you guys later. That was such positive information. Goodbye.